So I got these moldings for my 37 Chevy grill sides up at one of the local salvage yards that has old stuff. And I'm kind of beat up. So I was going to see if I could make a kind of a forming tool or a molding tool or a profile tool just out of some 1/4 inch mild steel. So I took a piece of cardboard, my cardboard aided design, my CAD, and I kind of profiled the end of this, and I cut this out of my bandsaw. Let me show you. So kind of like this. I just put my bandsaw in my vise, and then I can gently walk it around here, and I can do a little relieve on there. Yeah, like that. So after I got that done, I cut it kind of long, and I put it on my belt sander, and I sanded it down. I got it pretty, if it'll focus, I got it pretty good. Yeah. So take you back over here and show you how well it fits. If I can do the one-handed lineup thing here. Yeah, sure you can. Hang it. All right, we got it in there. So yeah, it fits in there really, really good. So the idea is, like I say, weld this half into the upper jaw, and then the lower jaw has already got a curve to it. So that should fit the curve, the bottom. I'm thinking the bottom part of this. Clean that up and do a little grinding and smoothing and get it finely sanded so it's smooth. And then I was going to go along, both sides of this. See if we can bump this out. If it works, you'll get to see more. If it doesn't work, you'll never see this. So we'll keep on plugging away. Okay, got that cut off and kind of fitted in there, and the curve of the bottom kind of matches the curve of the jaw. We'll get some grinding on that, but I think I'm going to weld that on there and see what it looks like, because it's looking encouraging anyway. I've got high hopes for it to work, so keep on going. Okay, we're halfway there. Got her tacked on both sides. Figured it didn't need a whole lot of strength. Most of the force is going to be in the clamping motion, but I'm kind of halfway there. I just got to get the other half of this jaw smoothed out so that I can get the profile of the outside of that. So that'll be next. Alrighty, got a little update for you. Got this fitting pretty good. I was trying to figure out how to get information from the two halves. So I took a black Sharpie and I just put kind of painted it with the Sharpie, and then I was pressing it together. Get this thing to focus. I could show you better, but it doesn't want to do that. Anyway, you can see that little shiny spot in there. That's where the most contact is. I just put it in a vise and took a strip of sandpaper, cut it kind of thin here, and folded it in half and kind of fed it between and worked it back and forth and got it close. So let me get it inside here. So there it is inside the molding. Wish I would focus better. Inside the molding, and yeah, hopefully I'll work my way down and get that out. I know that's kind of outside the enclosed area, but I also have these ugly little scrapes in there to try to get those out. So I'll play away at that and keep going on this thing, and I'll bring you back when I got something exciting to show you. Well, things are looking up. It actually did what I wanted it to do. It's not perfect yet, but it's still going to need a little filing and refining. But yeah, it did what I wanted it to do. It's got little scratches on this one. I don't know how much of that's going to come out, and on this one here too. But it's got a little bend. One of these had a bend. Oh, this one's got a little bit of a bend there yet. But what really helped, what really prompted the making of this tool was because of this, the way this is folded, it's hard to get back into this side with a hammer. Now, normally I would use my little jeweler's hammer here and a dolly, a body dolly that I polished. And that's worked good for pounding dents out of my moldings on my 67 Le Mans that I did. But hard to get back into there with that hammer. But so anyway, I'm going to keep on going on these, see if I can get a few more. I might revise this slightly. I noticed part of the way I needed to maybe put some weld back here so I can better perfect the contour on the back side. It's hard to see with the old cell phone camera. Let me get around here a little light. Back there, you can just barely see these little raised edges, but I was going to try to see if I could get those a little bit more refined before I start hitting them with the file. So we'll keep on moving on these, see if I can get them a little closer. There's a few little dimples there that need to be taken out, but you know how it is. The shinier you get it, the more faults you can see in it. So not sure how far I'm going to take these, but I'm going to keep on going on them. I know I can get them a little better. I have a little update for you. Got a lot of that out. There's a scratch right there in the center. I couldn't raise him up enough to get him out, but I hit it with a file and kind of roughed it in with that. We're going to hit it with some 80 grit and keep on going up and grits and see how smooth we can get this thing. And I'll bring you back when it's looking a little better than this. But I'm really encouraged by the use of the profile pliers there. It really helped to get in the backside of that because it's kind of hard to get in that back edge with the overlap. So I'll bring you back and when I got this looking a little shinier. Okay, here we go. And that's just filed with, or sanded with 220 on a block. Did diagonally, that way. And we'll keep going finer, see how shiny we can get this thing. Pretty shiny. So this is with the 600 wet sand paper. Not even buffing yet, but you got a pretty good shine out of her. We could throw them on the car just like that. I think they would look just fine. But, you know, we could keep going too. So I've got this one to do. I've got to do didn't even start really filing on that one. Or I guess I didn't file on that one either yet, but I wanted to concentrate on this one just to see how good I got it. So this was the really beat up area, right there. And that actually turned out quite nice. So anyway, make your own profile tools, fix your moldings, get your hammer out, play around with it. Enjoy. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.